Well, good morning, everybody. Well, no, it's not morning. It's 12:30. It's 12:30 in the afternoon. This is Monday. It is Monday, January the 19th, 2026 is the observation day of MLK, celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. His birthday was actually on the January 15th, but this is the third Monday in January. And so they always celebrate the third Monday of January for MLK. That's what today is MLK Day. So if you are involved with anything related to MLK, wonderful for you. Congratulations. Celebrate that. And then it was on this Monday, but it was on the 20th. So tomorrow is the 20th that President Trump had the inauguration. So, because he was inaugurated, Trump was inaugurated on MLK Day last year, but it was the 20th. So, we've had the inauguration 1 year ago. But anyway, I digress. You get me into talking about dates and numbers, and I digress. Anyway, that's what today is, the 19th of January. But today's video is going to be about what I have found under my notification bell. As a content creator, obviously I get notifications from your comments. I find out what you're saying about our videos, and I get notifications. I have had a very long discussion with somebody today, and I want to walk you through that. I think it's important, and it's been a very civil conversation. So I am mentioning Jim McLaughlin 9362. Jim McLaughlin 9362. And it's been a very educational discussion. Very respectful on both ends. Very respectful on both ends. So let me kind of backtrack. These comments came under the snap-on tool video, so actually I could probably read them better. Yeah, see that this is where my go-to underneath the bell to look at all y'all's comments coming through. So but let me actually go to that video. It'd be easier. Well, actually it may not be easier to read. I think they're better presented here. So we're going to start with the video was filmed on December the 22nd, a month ago. It was 4 Mondays ago, for Snap-on Tool Truck. That video right there, that was filmed on December the 22nd, 4 Mondays ago. And so he had made a comment about he didn't like how excited I was in the video. He's saying, calm down, because you know me, you all. I know that I get very excited about stuff. So, but there was a series of comments that have come up underneath here. So this is me explaining to Mr. Jim that I am an excitable person, and I always have been, high energy, full throttle. And then I thanked him for watching the video and told him Merry Christmas. So this was about a month ago. But this morning underneath the bell, 5 hours ago, there was this comment that really got my attention. And Mr. McLaughlin says, I see that you have been experimenting with AI again. I hope you get past that. It is horrible and ugly to me, not to mention fake. Are you guys fake? I will move on if I start to believe that you are. So he asked us, he doesn't like the fact that Steven's been making AI thumbnails, and he asked us if we were fake. And so we've had a very decent conversation, very respectful on both ends. So, and that's important. That's important to point out that nobody's attacking anybody. It's been very civil and respectful. So I wrote to him, to Jim McLaughlin, Steven sometimes uses AI to make his thumbnails, but we don't use AI in our longer format videos. I have made some AI shorts, but I grew weary of that. It was back in November and December that I made several AI shorts, but we have never made an AI long-form content video. YouTube creators have to explore their options, and there is nothing wrong with experimenting, to use your word, but no, we are not fake people. In fact, people tell us all the time on this channel that they appreciate just how real we are. If you don't choose to watch our videos, that is totally fine. I am sure that you can find other channels that would suit you better. It does not hurt our feelings if you decide our channel is not for you. So again, the conversation went back and forth. And then he writes back, "Thanks for responding and explaining. AI to me is fakery and unrealistic. There is plenty in this world and on YouTube that is real and enjoyable. Most content creators seem to consider being on YouTube a business. Businesses need customers and clients to stay in business. A business needs to provide its customers with a product or service that its customers or clients can relate to. If one has a good product at the outset, then there is no real need for YouTube creators to explore their options, as you phrased it. Logically speaking, there is probably no one that would choose to not watch a YouTube video that didn't use AI somewhere in its format, but there are some that would choose to not watch a video that does include AI. For maximum growth, which way is the best way to grow a channel or business? I find it interesting that you don't care if I continue to watch your videos. Most YouTube content creators are crying for viewers to subscribe and watch, as do you. And here you are saying you don't care if I don't watch." So again, we go back and forth. This is very well written, and I can tell you are highly educated just by the way you wrote and responded. You can tell a lot about someone just by the way that person writes, and I am impressed with your written communication skills. Yes, YouTubers do ask people to like and subscribe. That is true. You are correct. Essentially, we do want people to watch our content. However, what I need to clarify is this. We are not going to take it personal if you choose not to watch. Yes, we would prefer that you stay with us, but we are not going to cry if you leave. We realize that people have many choices to watch on YouTube. Some people like us and some people don't. We get it. We understand. We can't please everyone. If you choose to not watch our videos, we wish you well in finding content. Oh, I lost my place. We wish you well in finding content that suits you better. In fact, we have had several people over the years to walk away from our channel, and they have not been back since. On the other hand, we have gained many subscribers when they have left. I guess you can say that when some people leave, there are always others that continue to come to our channel in their absence. Thanks for your well-written response. I don't often see this. So Jim writes back, "Thanks for responding in the fashion that you did." Again, it's very important to keep it respectful. Nobody's attacking anybody. I mean, he doesn't like the AI thumbnails, but we're not attacking each other. "Thanks for responding in the fashion that you did. I appreciate that. I don't necessarily plan to abandon your channel, at least not before I see how it progresses. I like the trucking content that you guys post, but I choose to watch channels that are genuine and down to earth, trucking or otherwise, not ones that use clickbait titles and make promises that are not kept. There are plenty of both on YouTube, and I have picked and chosen the ones that I will continue to watch and ones that I won't. So then my final response to him, and he has not responded back, and that's fine. I mean, it was only an hour ago. I said, well said, and no offense is taken. Stephen has enjoyed creating AI thumbnails, but as I said in the earlier response, we have never used AI to create a long-form video. I played around with AI on several shorts, but I quickly grew weary of it, and I'm glad that we had this conversation. And so far, that has been... So it was several exchanges with this Mr. Jim McLaughlin. I hope I'm saying it. McLaughlin. I'm not sure if it's McLaughlin or McLaughlin. Probably McLaughlin. That we've had back and forth. And I appreciate when I can have a respectful and decent conversation. And you all, you know me. You know that I am very quick to respond to your comments. Now, there might be an occasion that it might go rare that it would go a day before I get back with a comment. But I never go more than 2 days without answering a comment. I'm pretty much Johnny on the spot when it comes to answering your comments. And I even engage fully in a conversation. I mean, I do. I take the time. Obviously, this was time consuming. I take the time to engage in a full throttle conversation with somebody if they have a question about our channel, because that's just being polite and respectful, and I would like to be able to keep it that way. So that's what I was dealing with this morning up under my notification bell. But in our defense, I do want to point out that in our latest video from 2 days ago, rare that we haven't had anything up in 2 days. That's rare. Stephen is dealing with something right now, and I'm sure that he will get a video up about it, probably today, hopefully. But in our defense, I want to point out that, and I have even highlighted this comment here from Doobie Dobbs, and I love that. Doobie Dobbs, it's a fun name. Doobie Dobbs, I love that name. Anyway, it's fun to say, Doobie Dobbs. And anyway, Mr. Dobbs says, always a complete joy to see you all. Another great video, and I love the content. We definitely appreciate seeing you on videos, Miss Ruthie. You're a bright, shining light in this crazy world. We love Stephen too, but hope to see you, Ruthie, in the next video. My family relates to y'all very much. Love from South Dakota. God's blessings to you. So I wanted to pinpoint this comment right here. My family relates to you all very much. So if we were a fake channel, if we were fake, then somebody would not be able to accurately make that statement. My family relates to you all very well. And this person, Doobie Dobbs, seems to really thoroughly enjoy our content. And we appreciate that. And so, so in case you're not familiar with what it means by pinning a comment, if I find a comment that's particularly helpful and positive and beneficial, then I will pin that comment to the top of the comments. And so many of you all have had your comments pinned at the top where it's the first comment underneath the video. And I thought this was just a great comment to pin at the top of this video. So I want to explore the idea about Stephen making thumbnails with AI. So in case you haven't noticed a theme, and I'm sure you have noticed a theme, Stephen's been using this particular picture, and he has made Bluford look funny with different faces. Obviously, that's AI. That's the video that we put up 2 days ago. Bluford has a surprise where he made the truck a cartoon with a happy face. Obviously, that is AI. And then over here, Bluford has a frowny, sad face. Bluford goes to Lubbock, Texas. So there, Bluford, our truck is sad. And then there he is happy. So obviously that's a use of an AI thumbnail. And let's see. What's another AI thumbnail? Oh, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, yeah. So then Stephen made these thumbnails with the truck. And I guess that's supposed to be me with the purple hair. I guess. But what's interesting is this is pretty much the same thumbnail as this one, except for the hair color. So this one has done a whole lot better. Almost 2,000 views. Freightliner wing window delete. And then the only thing that Stephen did over here was change the color of the hair. And maybe the purple hair scared everybody away, because this video doesn't even have 1,000 views. Compared to almost 2,000 views in the other one. So anyway, again, using an AI thumbnail, I think I'd be scared of the purple hair lady too. That's probably why we haven't gotten the views. And here's a good thumbnail that Stephen has made right here. It's funny though, because this shows you how AI is not perfect. Look at that funny arm coming from behind Stephen's back. Do you know of anybody that is that flexible and has an arm behind their back? So that's an AI fail right there. It's a funny picture, isn't it? It's an AI fail right there, though. The arm coming behind his back. So there's been a few other AI pictures. Those were the most recent ones. Look at that funny picture of AJ. And by the way, this is the video right here that... all those comments were under. The ones I just read from a notification bell, that's the video. If you want to go back and look at his comments, that's the video that they're under. It was filmed 4 weeks ago today. Is there another AI image? Oh, by the way, this is not AI. I really did have blue hair a month ago. That is truly, I did color my hair blue. It was supposed to be permanent, but it washed out. So that was a complete failure, but I think Stephen's glad the blue is gone. So that is not doctored up. That is real blue hair dye. And I did color my hair blue, but it just did not last. It washed out. Probably for the best. And then over here, this is real purple hair. I did have some purple in my hair, and that also washed out. That is not AI. So Stephen told me I was having a midlife crisis. I will be 48 in July. And he said, why are you dyeing your hair purple and blue? There's the blue. It washed out. And there's the purple. It washed out. He said, so I don't have the blue and the purple in my hair anymore. And he's like, why are you coloring your hair? Are you having a midlife crisis? So the funny colors are gone, but that's not AI. That was real. I think we may have had some other AI photos. We don't use them too much. No, Stephen's used them, more recently, but looking at all of our thumbnails, it's been a while, apart from those that I just showed you, that we used AI. But Stephen will use it in the thumbnails. Again, none of our longer videos, our longer content videos, none of them have been generated. I love that, silly boy. None of them have been generated by AI, just the thumbnails. We have not done any narration by AI, but the thumbnails do get your attention, and Stephen likes for the thumbnails to get your attention. Now, I'm not so innocent on the shorts. Let's see here. It's been a while. It's been a while since on the shorts that I have used. Okay, right here, that's an example right there. That is AI. I never had that dress on. I never looked that glamorous. So that is AI right there. I did, that may have been my last, I think that was my last AI video that I made on the shorts tab. This is AI. Okay, that's AI. That's AI. Oh yeah, all of these are, okay? But I'm not lying about it. I put it in the title, Christmas AI Fun. So, I mean, I'm not trying to hide it. I'm putting it in the title, Christmas AI Fun. If only this were real. So, I mean, I'm alluding to it in my titles. If only this were real, Christmas AI Fun. Right here, I have AI video, AI generated. That's all AI. Again, I always, if I'm going to use AI, well, look at the title here. AI can make us all look beautiful. See, I'm not even hiding it. So I did, on my shorts, use, now that, that's truly AI. Although I had blue hair, I did not have electricity running through my hair. So the electrical shock is AI right there. These were all AI videos. And then, sure, I am not that skinny at all. I lost 100 pounds dancing. Yeah. So, I did not do that. Look how skinny I am. Oh my goodness. Look, I'm having so much fun. Look how energetic I am. Look how skinny I am. I haven't been that skinny since I was a teenager. And so I definitely was not dancing like that. And that's not my slim body. So yes, that dance was AI generated, confession time. So yeah, so that's just funny. I wish I had that much energy. Look how much energy I have and how skinny I am. So no, that is completely AI. This also obviously is AI where I'm snowboarding in church, but I even say it's an AI video. I'm snowboarding in church. Now, come on. There's the church pews, there's the church, and I'm snowboarding in church. Yes, that's obviously AI. Fun, but AI. So I love these videos. These are all AI of me in front of the Christmas tree. I had a lot of fun with those, where I'm dancing the cha-cha and kung fu and Charleston. Yeah, so these are all AI created, and I had fun with those. And then a dancing cha-cha Santa. So if you typically don't watch the shorts, then yeah, so this is fun. I just let's see here. Yeah, y'all look, I'm really busting a move. Look at that. AI made me dance. And I have several of those on the channel, several on shorts. That is a fake white kitten. AJ is in a place that does not allow animals, and I made an AI video with putting a cat in a video with AJ, so that's fake. And then obviously I've never had hair that has looked like that. That's fake. That's fake hair. So, we never had gumballs in a tractor. That's fake. Never had a donut on a tractor. That's fake. And we certainly have not been mining gold. It would be nice to be able to dump gravel and have gold. And then look at that. There's a big scoop of ice cream. So these are all obviously fake. And I even claim that they're fake. I mean, if you believe that they're true, then there's something wrong with you. Okay, so ice cream and gold and donuts. So, yeah. I did have a lot of fun with AI over November and Christmas. You can clearly see that I did. but I only did it on the shorts. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that gold. That would be so nice. Dump truck delivers gold. Don't we wish, right? So, if you have not ever explored our shorts, oh yeah, look, Stephen's growing flowers in his beard. Look at that. Stephen's growing flowers, and then he's got a grapevine, and then look at that. Look at Stephen's fake beard with the braid, and then Stephen does not play the banjo. He doesn't even own a banjo. So yeah, that was fun. And the funny thing is that even though I said that it was AI, I said it, AI video right there, AI video. Oh, the things that AI can do. So I always claim it. But people said, good job, Stephen. Good job on playing the banjo. Even though I clearly said that it was not real. So, yes, to answer Mr. McLaughlin, I did go through a period with the shorts that were fun, but it just became kind of wearisome. I mean, people do get tired of it, and I realize that. People do get tired, but that was fun at Christmas time to make myself dance. I mean, I have to say that was fun. Like, I really wish that I could dance that way. So, yeah, I did. I had a lot of fun exploring AI on the shorts, and I may eventually do it again, but not on our longer content. And I will always label it as AI. Now, some people don't even go to our shorts tabs. So you see we have a videos, and we have shorts and lives and playlists and posts. So if you're somebody that's never even explored our shorts, then this is a whole new world that can open up to you if you don't ever explore our shorts. And anyway, not trying to ramble on, but apart from the thumbnails, these videos are genuinely ours, apart from some of the thumbnails. So let me know in the comments if you don't like the fact that Stephen is using an AI-generated thumbnail. If that bothers you, let us know and we'll talk about it. I'm not saying that we're not going to do it. I'm just saying we can have a conversation about it. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to send us a Valentine's Day card. Valentine's Day is coming up in a month, and I even have a video, which is not very popular. It hasn't even got 100 views. Apparently, that's not a popular topic, but we have a P.O. box. So go watch that video if you haven't seen it, and send us a Valentine's Day card, and I will read it on Valentine's Day, either on a live stream. I'll either do a live stream or I'll make a video about reading everybody's cards. So anyway, all right, you all, happy Monday to you all, and thank you for watching this video, and let me know what you think.